It is Monday, November 6, 2023. This is our Breakthrough Revolution introduction to the AO scan technology. I am thrilled to have this opportunity to share this technology with you and share with you why we love it. First, the introductions. This photo here is of my daughter, Caitlin Simmons, and I. I want to highlight her tonight because she is the one who introduced me to the AO Scan Mobile in 2021. First, I'll introduce Kate, then I'll introduce myself, and then our president of Solex LLC. So Caitlin was using a biofeedback device in her brick and mortar practice here in San Diego. She is a very talented, you'll follow her on social media, Caitlin Simmons Official. She was using a $15,000 biofeedback device and really wanted the AO scan, but it was $38,000. So she was using one that was half the price. Now, you guys, we're so excited about the AO scan technology because we're helping people get this technology for under $500 and super excited. So let's get into a little bit about Caitlin. She, right out of high school, was a lymphatic or actually licensed massage therapist, holistic health practitioner, integrative health practitioner, certified emotion code practitioner, and body code practitioner, lymphatic enhancement therapist, quantum living advocate. She's amazing. You guys, you got to follow her on Instagram. Like I said, Caitlin Simmons Official. I'm so excited. She's going to be making me a first-time grandma in the spring. She and her husband, Steven, are having a baby. So if you're interested in that, that's another reason to follow her. So we feel, I agree with Caitlin, that the AO scan is superior to anything we've done. We've been on this journey for health and wellness for many years, and we want to get everything that works without side effects. And let's just talk a little bit about what's different about the AO scan today than anything we've used. And before that, I want to introduce myself. So some of you already know me. Most of you might already know me, but I absolutely love helping moms. It must just be that innate mom in me. A lot of young people I meet, they say, young moms, they like to call me mom, but I like linking arms and helping them through very difficult times because I believe there's an easier way than the way I first went and that I've seen other people going. I want to encourage people emotionally, physically, and spiritually. As a mother of 3 grown children now, I am so thankful for their health, which was very seriously challenged in their younger years. And it's because of the lack of answers in what I learned to call sick care system. It's known as the healthcare system, but I prefer what I'm doing now is more of healthcare, where we look at things that are helping our body, giving ourselves good frequencies, the best hydration, looking at our diets and the good frequencies. I mean, it's amazing what we are doing with frequencies. I'm excited. I've been married to my husband, Joseph, for 31 years. It goes so fast. And for the last 10 and a half years, we really were focusing on cellular hydration, reducing inflammation in the body with hydration, and just helping our cellular voltage with hydration. Before that, I was really trained and certified in PEMF therapies. And now my passion is back to frequency because I'm seeing the power of once we're hydrated, we really need to help the emotions with we'll go into today, with homeopathic remedies, Bach flower remedies, and just balancing the body with subtle energy frequencies. I'm not a fan of Herxheimer. Many of you know of Herxing, and a lot of people want to do things that are harsh and that they see effects right away. I'm more of let's nudge our body to balance. So Solex and AO scan is perfect for me. I love it. I wish I had known, for all of you young moms out there and young dads, I wish I'd known then what you're going to know now, what we know now. The AO scan technology is truly life-changing. And it really all started from a dad who saw his son, and I'd like to introduce you to him. His name is Lauren Swenson. Um, he offers us this new paradigm of wellness because he was pioneering a new field in quantum space. Bioresonance, full body scanner, frequency generator. We are so excited about the rich history we have with Solex. It really started with the Russian space program, and that was around 40 years ago. And Lauren Swenson, the now president of Solex LLC, he started it back in the 1980s. He was looking for a way to help his son. He wanted to reverse his son's cerebral palsy, his adopted son. And he wasn't satisfied, just like I wasn't satisfied with the reactions from the doctors or the people in the medical system here, who said there's nothing that can be done. It's just the way it is. So Lauren Swenson literally traveled the globe to look for different modalities, different technologies, until he found the greatest science. He created a team and developed a technology called the theta chamber, which eventually reversed his son's cerebral palsy. Lauren spent a lifetime inventing and innovating frequency, light, and sound-based technologies. In the early 2000s, Lauren came across something called the NLS system at a trade show in China. Then Lauren and his team created the first AOScan body digital analyzer. The AOScan mobile wasn't released till 2021, but before that, in 2012, they released the AOScan system that was $38,000. In fact, before 2020, you guys, you could not get your hands on this technology unless you had almost $40,000. I'm so grateful that his heart was to get this into everyone's hands. And that's what my heart is I want to empower people who want to be empowered. Let's face it, some people don't want to. They just want to sit back and say, whatever happens, happens. For me, for those I want to link arms with, we want to see people taking charge of their own health and making good choices, making and helping them have a positive outlook. Everything in the news, everything is so negative right now and very scary. But if as much as depends on us, we just want to trust in God and also just link arms with whoever is having a positive outlook. So grateful that now which we're going to go over tonight, the AOScan app, we call it an app now, is actually available to use on any smartphone, almost any smartphone. You just need enough RAM or data to make it run, or any tablet or computer. We call it the AOScan subscription, and it's a global license to use the AOScan software for 1 month for $149. Everything we're going to show you tonight is going to blow your mind. It's incredible. I've been using it, like Caitlin, 2.5 years, and there are 11 programs. I'm going to go over a few of them today. Most of them are scan-based technology and frequency technology. Some of them are voice, about our inner voice, which Lauren actually believed that the inner voice could be a standalone program, even if none of the other stuff was added. I have people just using their inner voice, the first button, one of the top buttons on your AOScan, and they are seeing such profound benefits. Especially as an emotion code practitioner, we love helping people see themselves release trapped emotions. When this scanner is able to pick up and analyze over 8,000 frequencies, I think it's 10,000 now, and isolate 2,000 and help us give that sound back to us. So before we go into that, I wanted to start out with AOScan technology is based on the works of scientists even before the Russians, even Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Raymond Rife, and many others of these advanced thinkers were united by their belief that everything at its most fundamental level is energy. Every cell of the body produces energy, and many of those have been documented and cataloged, the vibration and the resonance at the frequency of health. Albert Einstein even said the future of medicine the future medicine is the medicine of frequencies. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Dr. Emoto was able to, which I purchased some Petri dishes because I want to freeze some water and do some of these experiments. I love being hands-on and seeing, but words matter. Words actually affect water. And your body is mostly water. So one of our amazing apps here on the AO Mind is called AO Mind Sync, where we can actually speak these positive affirmations, and it affects our entire well-being. Everything is energy. Every cell, every organ in the body has its own distinctive vibrational frequency or oscillation. When these oscillations get disrupted, whether by injury, I had someone who broke their foot this weekend, diet, maybe you had some food that wasn't good for you, or stress, just turn on the news or hear the pain in those around the world. Results in a disruption of the biological function. When not addressed, it can bring about fatigue, depression, illness, disease, and ultimately even death. Over the last 20 years, these vibrational frequencies have been isolated, cataloged, and they are measurable. I've had somebody say, oh, I want to get clean frequencies. They're already documented. It's just the waveform, the intensity, and I love that we use subtle energy frequencies. So we use at AOScan and with Solex, we use bio-individuality approach. Since we are all unique in our biological makeup and needs, understanding you or your client's unique blueprint is vital to healing. AOScan helps you educate. It educates you if you want to be educated. Some people don't want to be educated. They just want to use the inner voice. They just want to use the homeopathic remedies. That's fine. For those of you who do want to educate yourself or help educate your clients or your patients, you can use the AOScan will educate you on the energetic state of your being. Introducing the AOScan again, it's just like you can actually have it a handheld device that you can just put it again on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. It's unique. I think it's unmatchable. I had several of my clients that I've helped call it an unmatchable frequency device. It teaches us how the body's performing. It communicates via biofrequencies and electromagnetic signals. How many of you have heard of electromagnetic before? There are very harmful frequencies that are too high for us and not healthy. You've probably heard about people talking about the concerns they have about electromagnetic radiation from cell phones. I love that Solex in their tablet, they actually have, and when they used to have the phone size, they have a casing around it that protects from harmful EMFs. And every time you run one of the scans, it's actually also sending frequencies to help protect you from harmful electromagnetic fields to interrupt that. The AOScan identifies areas that are out of balance so that lifestyle changes can be made. There's a database. I know it used to be 120,000 frequencies, and I know there's more now, but it's the same in every person. If you are a person, you have the same frequencies that are optimal as every person. They're documented. For dogs, for horses, for cats, we have these documented also. This is an advanced technology, but it's so simple and easy to use that I actually have 10-year-olds who know how to go put on their scanner, listen to their scan their voice and listen to their inner voice. It's amazing, so simple. Here's some of the programs I love. Quick Scan, Supplement Library, Easy Scan, Inner Voice, Vitals, Hormones, Comprehensive Body Systems, Dental, Homeoenergetics, Cephi, and MindSync. A few of these with the asterisks. If you love learning like we do, you can get certified. Basic training comes with your AOScan subscription. The $50 fee is waived. If you want to go on to further certifications, when you get to phase 3, you'll actually be able to open up dental and TMJ scans and homeoenergetics. First, let's start with inner voice. That's the one I've kind of been sneaking and talking about a little bit early, but 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, you might be able to say something like, I am Debbie Carlson. I'm so excited about this evening and sharing this technology, and talk for 10 seconds. It will actually analyze your voice, and it will give you, it kind of looks like this, you guys. Like, it'll give you the ability to play tones and frequencies. Let's see if I can get it in front of the camera. There you go. There'll be tones and frequencies that will help balance your emotional state. It will also improve mood, boost creativity. People say they breathe deeper. Some people stop coughing. They sleep better. If they de-stress, it decreases pain. If it were just for the amazing inner voice, which is the foundation of the AOScan Mobile, you will be blown away. Your clients will love it. In fact, here's a testimony I have from someone from this summer. She said, we also just had a tantrum because I didn't turn the TV on. So I turned the tones on. So that's the inner voice tones. And boom, he settles and loves on me back, ate dinner, didn't give me a hard time. This is a little boy with pickiness, and asked nicely after dinner for TV. So well behaved after the tones. Do you see why I want every mom to have this? Here's two more testimonies, are kind of smushed together here, but good morning, Debbie, and thank you. I started to text you to let you know I made an MP3 of my scan and listened to it and on repeat all night. It was so nice. Still can't believe the technology. Comprehensive report is mind-blowing. And then on the right here is another testimony, laying down now. Leg and hip definitely feels improved. Feels like the nerve tension is receding gradually. Mentally and emotionally, I feel much lighter and more grateful and joyful, like the big energetic clearing I've been wanting to allow these past few days. It finally occurred. Then we also had on Team Taurus, they also did a little group of 10 people who listened to inner voice music for 21 days, and huge improvement, 70% overall improvement from depression, 52% physical pain, decreased anxiety, and better sleep. Do you think we love this inner voice? I am blown away by it. But then one thing about your subscription when you get it, and you're basically, we'll put that in the chat here. Mind Sync is included. Mind Sync is giving you the opportunity to say your affirmations into your AOScan, into your phone or your tablet, and into the AOScan app. And then you will be able to create custom music and select the song that you like most. When you listen back, the binaural playback guides you to cross the conscious barrier. A lot of us are using scripture. We're saying, I am who we are and who we have been made to be. So it can help reprogram your beliefs. A lot of us say unkind things about ourselves, and we want to be sure we're speaking positive and blessings over ourselves, and then we'll be speaking more blessings over others and people around us. Supplement library is probably one of the favorite things on our AOScan. You literally, there's already preset supplements in the AOScan library, so you can add them to every client in just seconds. But if you actually have a line of supplements that you're crazy about, I know when my daughter and I were trained with a company, we went to Florida for Cellcore, and we were able to put the supplements in the scanner and see if we needed them. And we were shocked that when something is on a category, like the bottle says how much you need to take, how could that be the same for me as for someone who's twice my height or twice my weight and a little bit taller than me? Or how could that be the same for someone who's 5 inches shorter than me and weighs a less than me? I love that the AOScan can customize frequency database. Like when you put the supplements in there, you can scan yourself morning, midday, and evening and see with the energy signature that's uploaded into the scanner, if it resonates with you morning, noon, and night. It helps connect the dots between reports and protocols. I love the supplement library. People are saying they're spending $500 less. They're spending less money on it. It's crazy, and we're so excited about that. Then we have Sethi. A lot of us, okay, Cephi has got to be our favorite part. If it's not inner voice and if it's not supplements, it's got to be Cephi. Cephi stands for subtle energy frequency imprinter. I think there's now 1,100, over 1,000 different frequencies in the Cephi category. Cephi has ray frequencies, Bach flower remedies, it has homeopathic remedies that you can figure out based on symptoms. This is so profound. When I would bring my kids to get tested, even with the Zyta or another biofeedback machine, it was very time consuming to go drive, to see someone, to get the appointment. And then each one of the kids would come home with different remedies. And I learned it's because of the constitution of each child. So when one person might have a headache or sore throat, it might be a totally different remedy for the other child because of who they are. And so with the AOScan Mobile, it actually helps us see which remedies we need based on symptoms for each child, for each person in the family. I love this. There's also a section called homeoenergetics that has detoxing. You'll see things in there for detoxing different things. And it's not just one frequency. Like if it were to say, for instance, dental detox or candida detox, it's not just one frequency. It's actually adding in the frequencies of supportive herbs and remedies that help support the organs that are going to be detoxing. I also love that we can imprint Cephi dots. Cephi dots are totally customizable, programmable little dots that you can imprint and stick it on your body. Okay, I have so many testimonies that I want to share with you, but Cephi has incredible testimonies we could get into, but here, I want to talk about the Cephi dots. They're programmable holographic discs that hold frequencies for 72 hours. You can imprint them with the specific frequency. So it could be cellular restore. It could be perfect body, sleep, youth eternal, immune defense, or any of the Cephi remedies that we have, the frequencies we have, any of 1,000 different frequencies you can put in here and wear them. You can imprint each Cephi dot with about 15 different frequencies. Are you guys blown away yet? I love this. Then there's the vital scan. The vital scan is absolutely profound, amazing. How many of you have had your blood drawn? Yeah, all of us, right? I remember specifically one day when my daughter was having difficulty walking, lifting her arm above her head. She had tachycardia. Her spleen was enlarged. And I remember a wonderful chiropractor that thought it might have been Lyme disease. And so when we went to get the blood test, I said to the LabCorp, I said, well, why don't you just test her for everything so we can just figure this out? And she held up a big catalog with really tiny print saying, your daughter doesn't have enough blood at 12 years old to test for everything. There's not enough weight. This is impossible. I love that with the AO scan, because the frequencies of different things are already documented, in the vital scan, we can actually see food and environmental sensitivities, a full CBC panel, hormone and thyroid panel, gastrointestinal function, immune function, detoxification panel, cardiovascular, cerebral vascular, macro and micro minerals and vitamins, bacteria, fungi, parasites, human toxins, mold, heavy metals, chakras and meridians, gastrointestinal, and more. In seconds, in minutes, we're able to scan, send back the same subtle energy frequencies back, and then scan again to see what nudged into balance and what didn't. This is phenomenal. If it were just for vital scan, 149 just once in a month would be worth it. But we get the opportunity to do this as often as we like. I usually like to do it about once a day, included in my easy scan. Some people will do it several times a day. So that is incredible, and I'm excited about it. But I also want to talk to you about the reports. We like to do a little separate training on reports. There's training with your subscription, but we like people to not focus so much on what's out of balance, but notice on your report how many things went into balance, how exciting it is that so subtly and gently you were nudged back into balance. Now we have the opportunity to optimize every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you can actually optimize. Like you would take a homeopathic remedy every 10 to 15 minutes. With the vitals report, you can actually optimize, push a button and see what goes back into balance every 10 to 15 minutes. This is so unbelievable, you guys. And then we also look for patterns. So when I first do a scan on someone, and you can find me on Instagram, Debbie Carlson. And then there's also my, you can sign up for scans if you want. A lot of people want to pay the $149 for the scan and to look over the report, or for $149, you can have your whole month access to it and get the training included and be part of us, our team. We're super excited because when we look for these patterns, we see things improving and changing. I've had someone say, wait, my report looks so different than it did on my last report. And I just did it, let's say an hour ago or a few hours ago. That's good. We want our bodies to be changing. We are energetic beings. What we're concerned about is when we see the same thing, let's say it's the top cut of your heart, day in and day out, 3, 4, 5 days, and it's not changing. You want to go get checked out by your physician right away. Comprehensive. I love the comprehensive scan, you guys. It's so cool. You get to see this 4D of your body, of a body, and seeing where things are. This was so helpful for a loved one of mine who had had a very traumatic birth, that her son died the same day he was born. And when she was pregnant again, when she was getting pains, she was so concerned, understandably. But we were able to see what things were out of balance, and it turned out to be the bladder. And so she was able to do some things to help with the bladder, and, found out it was a bladder infection or whatever. And it just kind of gave her that peace of mind of what direction to go for support. I love the comprehensive scan because it shows the anatomy. If someone has a pain, we can see like, wait, where is this picking up? What is the root cause? Sometimes people will say, wait, it's not showing my foot and my foot hurts, but it's showing my knee or something like that. It could be that that's actually, when we're looking at the pathological, like where it came from, the source, we're looking for the source. And I love that the inner voice is like the root cause of the root cause of the root cause, but the comprehensive is like also showing us structurally with our skeleton, our musculoskeletal, the connective tissue, our nerves, the lymphatic system, our ears and our eyes, and our chromosomes. Chromosomes, you guys, we can actually help nudge our chromosomes even to balance too, which is phenomenal. The comprehensive report, this doesn't show the 4D, but you can kind of see the idea of how detailed it gets into just the knee, how many things, just part of the heart, how much there is. And if that weren't enough, I am so happy about the PET scan. It's not the PET scan that you think of when you go to a doctor. This is a PET scan for your horses. I have a friend here in Poway who rescues horses, and this has been amazing. And dogs, and I have people that are using it for rescuing pets, and they're seeing them balance emotionally. So many testimonies. I don't want to get into all of them, but I am so thrilled about the texts that we get. And before we sign off, I want to talk to you about the hormones. This is brand new. This was just released in September when I was at the Day of Discovery in Utah and meeting the president and the CEO and all the people behind the scenes at Solex. And the hormones was a wonderful thing that they added because you can actually go into great detail. I know my daughter, Caitlin Simmons, did a big training on leptin and leptin resistance, and we were so happy to see that in this scanner. And we can go into detail of how to help you with the hormones so that you know like how to scan 3 days in a row, 3 times a day to get your baseline. And then we can go back and look at it, scan maybe once a week or once a month, depending upon if it's yourself or for your patients or clients. Homeoenergetics, this was newly added. Some of the new things they added were even for, I have several friends who've gone to who couldn't figure out what was wrong with them, and they needed to get explants. And so that was wonderful that they added in the silicone detox, but there's bacteria detox, candida, all of these things are included in your AOScan subscription. I believe in preventative health. Although AOScan doesn't cure, treat, prevent, or diagnose any disease, I want us to look at environmental stressors. I love how the AOScan energetically can help us restore balance and renew our energy. I hear people all the time just breathing more deeply, just feeling more balanced and more relaxed and feeling excited about life, more success. I have some people on our team that just want this just to improve their business in their other form of their, whatever else they do, that they feel better. I love that we can neutralize negative energy with the regular usage. I consider it a full spectrum wellness solution. It's safe. Every mom wants things that are safe, non-invasive, and now I'm going to be a grandma, right? So I want safe, non-invasive for my grandbabies. This is handheld. They have tablets left. They're really great. They're military grade tablets for $995, or use your own tablet, use your own phone. I like it if you have an extra phone dedicated to it, especially if you're going to be working on and sharing it with other people. But it's a whole body bioresonance scanner frequency generator, and it's comprehensive. Our mission is to help people live healthier, happier lives, to feel better, to see on the scanner, it will actually show if they have dehydration or acidity, if they have things out of balance in their pH. We want us to cultivate and link arms together and just use this to help support however you're helping other people. Okay, I had to edit this slide because I want you to raise your vibration. I'm excited for you to raise your vibration. To find my link, I don't have it on here, but it's shop, SHOP dot Solex, SOLEX nation.com/Debbie Carlson, DEBBIE CARLSON. And guess what? When you go on there and you look, you can see, oh, there's an option to be a preferred customer. That's totally fine. You can be a preferred customer if you're on auto ship for some of the products we have, like Solex Blue, or our Pulse, or some of the supplements you might want to try. Or you can be a preferred customer by being on the subscription. $149 to give you what we talked about tonight. Amazing. We used to have it here. Quantum Living Advocate was $495 for the device, plus $49 for the enrollment, and $149 a month. Now, if you want to be an advocate, it's still only $49 for the year, and you get the full website, like I just told you mine is, and $149 a month. And you can stop or start as you want. Most people, once they start it, though, they're so loving it that they don't want to stop. You no longer need the device. They do have packages, like for $300, you can get a bone conducting headset, some light wave optical glasses, some, I believe Cephi dots are in there, and our amazing red light. I love this red light 660 band. So we offer training and support through Solex, through Breakthrough Revolution, through Team Taurus. We are excited to see you be successful with helping people, with sharing this amazing product and technology. So before I say goodbye, nothing beats experience. So if you have not been had the opportunity to use the AOScan yet, let us know. Text us, reach out to us through social media, and we will get a scan. We want to be sure you've had that. And we also, or to the person who invited you, because we want to support you. And I am excited about this is called the Illuminator, and it's amazing for our skin. That's one of the other products that we have, a red light laser. We have the 660 band, which is included in the bundles. Those of you who are quantum living advocates, you can also have the ability to promote their different Bin bracelets and jewelry. And also those of you who have a practice, you can actually imprint. You'll be able to purchase a box of the sugar pellets that you can imprint and sell to your patients or give to your patients. Again, the Lightwave optical glasses, it's like a pack that it's one pair of glasses, one pair of lenses, and then whatever it shows on the scanner for you to wear. And this comes, you'll want to wear that for about 20 minutes. Okay, well, follow us for more information. Thank you for joining us on this Zoom. We are so ecstatic that you're here, and I'm going to look at the comments in the chat to see who I can help. Have a good evening, you guys.